Good morning and good morning. Happy Sabbath folly. Beautiful spring morning. By the way, I'm just wondering, earlier this morning for Sabbath school class, I was talking with Dakota and Lily. Sarah, are you there? Can I say hi to you this morning? Haha. And also last Sabbath, I was out in front campus and from a distance, I saw three of my friends. Lala, are you watching? And what about Jackson and Jordan? I saw you guys last Sabbath. I'm just so glad all of you are here this morning. Last Sabbath, I was sitting at my breakfast table, and I looked out the window. You know, and this is the time when all things spring happen. And there I saw Mr. and Mrs. Robin. Have you ever seen a robin? You know, Mr. Robin has a nice red breast, and Mrs. Robin is not quite as colorful as Mr. Robin. And there they were picking up straw and grass from my lawn, and I watched them as they would circle around, flying through the air, and they would land right in the crotch of our mulberry tree, right in our backyard. I knew they were building a nest. In fact, later that week, as I was mowing the grass, I went back there and looked, peeked up, and sure enough, they had a beautiful nest waiting for Mother Robin to sit on it. Well, I read a story recently by Mr. Tucker. And Mr. Tucker was watching the same thing happen in his backyard. It wasn't a robin, it was a bluebird. A bluebird family, beautiful blue color, you know, and always the papa bluebird is more colorful than the mama bluebird. I'm sorry, that's just the way God made it. And there they were gathering little feathers. I don't know if they lived close to a turkey barn or a chicken farm, I'm not sure, but they were gathering little feathers, and both of them were working, and they weren't building a nest that was in the tree, but they were building a nest in a birdhouse. And Mr. Tucker was watching, and sure enough, Mama Bluebird, she had a little feather in her beak, and she flew up to the birdhouse and went inside, and right behind her came Papa Bluebird, and he had a little feather in his mouth. And he went inside, but Mr. Tucker noticed that, lo and behold, when Papa Bluebird came out and Mama Bluebird came out, Papa still had the feather in his beak. He didn't get to put it inside. Well, a little while later, sure enough, Mama Bluebird came back and she had another feather in her beak. She went in, Papa went in to that little birdhouse, same thing. In fact, Mr. Tucker watched, and for at least an hour, he tells us, that Mama Bluebird would put the feather in, but she would never let Papa put his feather in. Kind of interesting. Now, we could come to a few conclusions. I don't know what, because I don't know bluebird language, and I can't read a bird's mind. Maybe Mama Bluebird said, "I don't like your feather, Papa Bluebird." Or maybe she just said, "I'd rather do this myself." I'm not sure, but it did make me think of something else. That Papa Bluebird, he just was very willing to help and very willing to kind of just keep doing his part. You know, even though his feather for the nest was never accepted by Mama Bluebird, he still showed his love and still was there. Kind of makes me think of Jesus. You know, he's given us many things. Today we're going to be celebrating communion, the Lord's Supper. He's giving that as a reminder of his great love for us. And it's up to us whether we want to choose that and accept it. So I just want to encourage you to accept the gift of Jesus' love and let his blessing be in your life. Thank you guys so much for joining me with the story. Have a good Sabbath, and maybe this afternoon you can go out and see if you can't find a bird building a nest. God's hand is all around us in the beautiful nature that we have right here in the Shenandoah Valley. God bless you. Thank you.